Okay, so that big building right there, that used to be a big barn restaurant. I can't think of the name of it. And the guy even had it on his license plate of his truck. And he had one in Okaloosa Island and one out at Valpy. I wish I could think of the name of it. And it took up like that whole building over there. And now it's called Surf Star. So he lost that restaurant and bar complete, and that was really big. Somebody told me it was something he scammed the IRS or something, and they slammed him. So I don't know if that's really true or not. I think I also read something about it too. I wish I could think of the name. But over here at KFC, they're hiring, but they're offering $10.50 starting wage. In Fort Walton, everything's like $13, which is like destined pay normally, but they need workers. But people are going back to work. You would be surprised at the people going back to work. In places I go in, and they got like all new hires. The gym's got lots of new people, about 6 brand new people that I've seen this week. And then McDonald's, where I get my drinks, they look like they've got about 4 or 5 new people, and they're functioning a lot better than they were. They're doing a heck of a job with just running with 2 people a lot of the time, and they were like, we wish we could hire somebody. So they're doing even better now. It's 77 degrees. It is Monday, the holiday. So I was talking earlier about these storages, and I had a guy ask me, well, what's it like doing auction storages? I said, well, it's okay. I said, it's a lot of work, though. The biggest problem is customers. They'll worry you to death, send you all kinds of messages. Can you take some more pictures? Can you do this? Can you do that? You know, I don't have gas, or I'm on my way, and oh, I gotta get to the babysitter, and all the drama. And it's just like, all I need to know is, what time do you wish to be here? So, you know, I can let you in, because you on video and the security gate. I'm just not letting anybody come. I don't give out any addresses until they are absolutely in town and ready. Because what happens, you'll just have a whole bunch of junk coming. And you don't need a whole bunch of people at once, especially with the pandemic. Forget it. I've got to have 6-foot rule. I wear my face mask when I'm dealing with customers, even if it's outside. But anyway, yeah, that wine storage was definitely a dope man cooking. And they did a lot of dope with all the crack pipes I found, and old batteries and stuff. I don't know why you gotta have those damn brights on. Kill the brights. Sat there. Anyway, get this other lane, because they'll be speeding away once I get near the base. They'll be doing 30 miles over the speed limit. I'm only going the speed limit. That's all you're gonna get. I like my reasonable insurance. But anyway, yeah, it's beyond me. I mean, you know, you do whatever business you want to do. But obviously, here's these people that had this storage with everything they own, and there's like, I mean, really expensive shoes and stuff like that, of their personal stuff, I guess, or stolen, I don't know. And I'm sitting there going, and then like I had some rental receipt or something, it was like 05 or something. And I'm like, man, these people have been like boondocking and storages all the time, or what? And it just makes you wonder, you know, how bad of a business person are you? You know, when you have a business, the whole idea is to sell and make a profit. So obviously, when these people couldn't pay their storage rent, which they were living illegally in it, boondocking, I don't know how you can do it in storage, just don't know. And then if you're cooking in the storage, I mean, it just destroys your nervous system. Whoever's there, it destroys their nervous system if they're breathing that. But how do you run a business like that? You must be doing more dope than you're selling, and you can't pay your bills. You know? It's not very good business. But I went to the KFC there, and I got my $5 meal because their chicken's real good over at this store. It's better if you're going to eat, but I don't like to go in places to eat. I like to pick it up through the drive-thru or run in and grab it to go. Unless I can eat on a patio, which, you know, we have a lot of patios here in Florida. But I also have to have time for all that to leisure out like that at work every day. So I generally don't have a lot of time to do that. Because every minute of the day is money for me. I've always been that way. You know, in my business that I've owned for years, my average was $100 an hour. Overall, hourly average at work worked out to $100 an hour. And now there's days where I had zero intake. There's days where I was pulling, you know, $400 an hour or whatever. But my overall average was $100 an hour. So if I drop below that average, I'd just go cuckoo. So I'm one that just really pushes for that dollar bill. So I really put in 100% effort because I really need to make the money right now. You know, plus boondocking costs money. You're using fuel. You know, you're paying the gym. You're paying car insurance. You know, pay to use a washateria. That's like a massive investment. Because you gotta wash your bed all the time. I got these 2 orders I got to get ready in the next few days. I got one I need to ship out in the next couple of days, and the other one I might be able to go ahead and ship it out. It's not due for, I think, another 2 more weeks, but I think those shoes are going to be dry enough to ship. And that girl ordered something from me before too, and she's real happy, so she's real nice. And I threw an extra dip of that glitter on there, and she's going to be excited. They're real pretty. So they're just drying. I just want to make sure they're dry enough to ship. I don't want them to get dented up or anything. That stuff is so tough. I mean, it took me a little while to get that recipe right. That stuff is so tough that I had one the other day that made me mad. I didn't like the way it was coming out. And so I decided I was going to remove some of it. I had to use a grinder. I need to do a vlog of that and put it on there so that people can see how tough mine is. Because the other ones are going, yeah, that stuff all falls off. Buy stuff, you've got to use a grinder. I love it. But hell, I've been doing glitter shoes for a million years. So I don't know how to do them good by now. That other girl doing 100K a year in glitter shoes. Imagine 100K a year selling out glitter shoes. What do you do? I glitter shoes. Flipping engineer does 100K. Man. So I thought I'd kind of step on her business because I know my biz. See if I could do anything with it. So obviously I'm doing pretty darn good with it. I will always do it better than you. Always. I'm going to find a way to do it better than you. I don't care what you do. That's just me. Video Bob is live. Well, now. I wonder what that's all about. 75 degrees. God, I'm tired. I still got work to do tonight. not to drink Cokes or the Starbucks stuff at night because I have so much trouble sleeping and keep me awake and the sugar and stuff. So I'll probably have to drink a quart of water to pee it out because I don't know, I think it keeps me awake. I can't stand Cokes, but it's been so hot the last 2 days I've had a couple of Cokes. Just a couple. Because I don't like to drink them. They don't make me feel very good anymore. Probably because I overdosed on Coca-Cola. When I was like, I don't know, I guess 18. I was drinking Cokes instead of a lot of liquor in the clubs. And I drank them when I was out of the clubs and drank them all the time. You know, when you buy that 12-pack and it's in the fridge and you're going, yeah. And I hate that tin taste. I like the ones out of the green bottle better. But you get addicted to that junk. That bite of that Coke. And it's better than Mountain Dew to give you a coochie infection. But I'm paying for it now. I can't. It makes me sick. I don't know. Maybe I'm turning diabetic. But I used to drink a ton of that crap. A friend of mine said the first thing you can do is get off that. It's eating your insides out. And too much sugar. I'm like, really? And I quit it, and I've dropped all kinds of weight. Felt better. And only very rarely would I have a Coke. Now, I used to love, like, Kern's Nectar. I don't know if anybody remembers that. In the can, you could get Kern's Nectar, you could get mango or papaya. I liked the apricot and the peach. Oh, it's just so good, especially when I was pumping iron a lot back then and competing in it. Let me tell you, you can't find it. It's just like Lipton iced tea in the can. You can't find that either. I used to do a ton of that, and it makes me scared to discontinue those tail. I wonder if they had some kind of poison to them or something. But I've destroyed my body through the years drinking it. I love that tea in the can. People used to laugh at me in the South when I moved to the South. They're like, I can't believe you drink that stuff in the can, man. That ain't no tea. I'd say, well, that's the only kind I drink. I don't think that stuff you drink. That's like hot tea being cold. Everyone's drink that. Yuck. It's so bitter. It tastes gross. You know, it's a real typical Southern thing. People like to eat that with all their meals. They'll drink that tea. Cold tea. I adore hot tea. I love special English teas. I mean, I like tea and crumpets. Really, I do. When I went to parochial school in Santa Monica, I used to go down to the mall, and they had that Tudor house, and that's where I got my lunch. I'd go have tea and crumpets instead of eat all that school food. That was just a highlight of my day, to go have tea and crumpets. And classy little place. It was just wonderful. I'll tell you, who has another tea too that's real good. It's the Orientals. You know that little green tea you get in the restaurant? I like that. That is tasty. And I don't want to put anything in it, just drink it straight. It's really tasty. And then, you notice those guys smoke like a chimney. And drink sake all the time, and they live till they're about 203. Tell me your secret. It's like Latins. You know, you'll see a Mexican and he'll be overweight, and he'll drink tequila out of eyeballs, like every day, and beer, cerveza, and smoke like a chimney. And they'll live forever and never have cancer. I really think it's in that hot sauce. I think the hot sauce is the real secret with the Latins, especially Mexican. I think there's something about all those chili peppers and all that kills stuff, that kills you. You know? Normally. I think there's something about that. Just like with the Orientals, the ginseng, that red Panax ginseng, all that. There's a big thing about that ginseng. I think that's a serious thing about health. Secrets and stuff. In India, I think it's turmeric. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe turmeric. I was reading about that, and that's supposed to be a real good thing, health-wise. Well, I heard that little engine. When I looked over, I thought it was going to be like a little convertible, but it's a Mustang. Oh, I got fuel. I needed to change my oil. It's starting to get dirty. It's starting to get dirty and I haven't gone anywhere. That gets the life of your engine. And I use all sin stuff on my car, so it lasts, but I don't push it. If that oil looks dirty, I'm changing it. I don't care if it's 4 weeks old. It's just now starting to have a little color to it. Normally it's golden. So I'm going to have to dump it. I should have done that yesterday or today, because I've been wanting to do it the last 2 weekends. It won't take me 5 minutes. Because I can roll under this car. I don't even have to jack it up. Just roll right under it. Wham! And it's a 14 or 15 millimeter socket. Bam. Just drain it. Alright, 45. Let's crank it down. Grandfather worked for the, what is it, Hershey Corporation, doing Nesbitt's, the orange drink. Ooh, that stuff's so good. I don't even think they make that anymore. That is the best orange drink, but a lot of people say Fanta, Fanta. Well, that Nesbitt's, Now, I like that, my daughter likes it too, that, what is that Latin orange drink that is so good. I love it. I can't think of the name of it. But my grandfather used to bring home the big chocolate bars and cases of soda from the factory. And it's so good in those glass bottles, you know. Oh, I remember what it is. It's Aritos. Jarritos, you can get it in the Dollar Tree. And Jarritos is the Latin soda pop. And I think it's the mandarin or tangerine. One of them. That is really, 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 really good. So I can get in here. This guy's pulling a camper trailer and I don't want to cut him off. I guess I can get up here now. Now we got some room. Like motorcycles and tractor trailers and campers, you don't want to get too close to them. It might be better just to wait till they pass, because they gotta hit the brakes. It does bad things. Bunch of RVs over here. Oh, I had a long day today. Getting close. Sorting, getting close. I move some stuff around. Looks like they tried to break in that one storage last night. I've been, twice to the gym to rinse off today. Yesterday, 4 times. Boy, it really helps to cool you down to the bone. Really, really helps. Wow, and they gave me a bunch of napkins. I hope they're not too greasy. A friend of mine is Chef at at the Valp was telling me how you cook the chicken and everything, and he said if it's greasy, they didn't do it right. They didn't cook it hot enough or something. He was telling me all the different things about cooking that chicken, and he's like real precise. Really knows his stuff. So every time Aaron would be working over there, we'd make sure to go by and order, because the food would be just incredible. Not too much traffic here. Did well coming back from Navarre. Beautiful place, and I've always wanted to move there, and I looked at several places out there through the years, but traffic is a problem in the morning and in the early afternoon. Towards the evening, the traffic is wretched because people are coming home from work or whatever, and that I don't like that too good. It'll be worse than Destin traffic. Destin traffic lights. Ooh, I'm getting too cold. I gotta turn this hair back off. Ooh. So many tourists. That little girl I saw at the gas station, she's from Arkansas. And she said they were on vacation here this week. She said that the town that she's in is a little bitty town this big, and they don't have a Walmart. So I'm trying to think, because I've been all over the state of Arkansas. I promise you, every city I've been there a million times. And I used to work a lot in Arkansas. And so I'm thinking, I'm going, well, it's not Jonesboro. Could be Mountain Home. And she said, well, it's called Malvern. I said, Malvern's right down the street from Helena, West Helena. So they haven't built a Walmart out there? I thought there was one there. And she's like, nope. So that means she goes into Helena, West Helena to go to Walmart? That's pretty wild. Ooh, look, no waiting. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I love y'all.